Oh, I'm so sorry. I felt I knew I could pick on you a little bit, but I think you can be fine with that. It was great. No, it was great. I took you off the phone. How's your weekend going? What did it smell like? We're traveling a lot. I'm not gonna travel. I don't. Here we go. I like football. These are a little small. I thought should have brought my reading.
No. He wants to go 3 and 3.
I was thinking so.
Is this slippery slope? My kids make fun of the phones. I'm like,
Or just a pen, or just so then we have 3 and 3.
Women?
I took your water.
Okay. Got it. We're good.
thank you for being curious about the aesthetics.
Yes.
Now we feel fair.
Okay.
It's like, and then for older people, I wonder if there's something like matches, right?
That's exactly right.
But you're moving.
Depending upon what the boys are doing, but I know they're So anyway, in my mind, I'm like, once I get to 20.
Yep, yep, pass the torch.
Yes.
Oh no, she's physically unresponsive. She's not coming. Because FA.
Okay, here we go. Good morning. I'm John Vollen, president of Gustavus Adolphus College, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2026 Honors and Awards Ceremony. As we begin this ceremony, I want to acknowledge that the Gustavus Adolphus College is located on the homelands of the Dakota people, whose spiritual traditions include the belief of this land, along with the creatures and people living on it, are their relatives. The Minnesota River and its watershed are sacred places. These waters and lands are interconnected with Dakota culture, language, creation stories, songs, and ceremonies. As a college, we honor Indigenous people and communities by telling the truth about the history of our presence on this site. It is a real joy to gather together today. Days like this ask us to do more than celebrate. They invite us to notice, in particular, to notice what has taken shape over time. Because what we are recognizing this morning isn't just achievement in the narrow sense. It is not only grades or honors or lines on a resume. It's growth, it's curiosity, it is resilience. It is the many ways our students have learned to care for ideas, for one another, and for the communities that they are part of. At Gustavus, we speak about educating the whole person. That means intellectual rigor, certainly, but also well-being, purpose, and a sense of belonging. It means learning how to think, but also how to live and contribute meaningfully to the world. And the students we honor this morning have taken that seriously. So much of that work is invisible. It unfolds in conversations, in moments of challenge, in trying again when things don't go as planned. It shows up in the decision to lead, to serve, and to be present for others. And over time, those choices add up to something deeply meaningful. And that's why we're here this morning. I also want to recognize our faculty and staff. Thank you. You help create the conditions for this kind of growth every day, not only through what you teach, but through how you teach, how you mentor, and how you care for our students as whole people. To family and friends, it's wonderful to see you. Your presence here matters. You have supported these students in ways both seen and unseen, and this moment belongs to you as well. And to our students, congratulations. You have shaped this community, and you have shaped yourself in the process. The world you are stepping into needs people who are not only capable, but grounded, people who understand that well-being, purpose, and responsibility are deeply connected. And we see that in you. And remember, you are and always will be a Gustie. We are here for you for life as you pursue your life's adventures. Now, it is my honor to invite Reverend Alicia Hilding to share the invocation.
Let us pray. God, you call us to rejoice with those who rejoice, and we do so today. We gather with shared joy to celebrate each person and their unique gifts. We give thanks not only for what they've done, but for who they are. We delight in the way each person has brought immense value in the classroom and far beyond. We celebrate not only the accomplishments seen and recognized today, but also the integrity, grit, and grueling work not seen. Finally, we give thanks for the web of relationships that have held up and supported this group of students, for primary caregivers, extended family, faculty, staff, and friends. May the gifted personhood of each individual here be generously shared for the common good of humanity. Amen.
Good morning. I'm Brenda Kelly, Provost and Dean of the college. This morning, we have the privilege of celebrating a number of our graduating seniors who have led with purpose, showcased academic excellence, and have strengthened the reputation of the college through their achievements. Students, On behalf of the faculty and staff, thank you for your commitment to your academic coursework and your involvement in campus life. It brings our faculty and staff great fulfillment to teach you and learn with you, and we consider it a privilege to play a part in your personal and intellectual growth. Thank you for being engaged learners and members of this community. The graduates we recognize this morning are those who have earned a national, state, or college-wide award during their time as a student at Gustavus. Descriptions of the particular awards, honor societies, or other recognitions are printed in your program, and I invite you to refer to it as we recognize the students. Honorees are asked to make their way to the platform just before their award is presented, to your right and my left, so that they are ready to cross the platform when their name is called. Phi Beta Kappa awardees may start coming forward now. That is your cue. Phi Beta Kappa awardees, right over here. The first group of students we will honor are those who have been invited to Phi Beta Kappa. Invitations for membership are conducted through a selective merit-based process. Family and friends, please hold your applause until all names are read. I will be reading the names in alphabetical order. President Volin will come up to shake hands with all of the nominees for Phi Beta Kappa, and they will be handed a certificate by Vice Provost Pamela Connors. Cameron Benusa. Nora Burkholtz. Laurel Connett. Elsie Engman. Benjamin Ferenz. Nora Henson. Eliana Machi. Junior Opoku Ansa. Jessica Pagelkoff. Nicholas Reisig. Sigrid Rohr. Soren Sackreiter. Hogan Smith. Sophia Smith. Gabriella Stout. Nathan Swanson. Yechoa Thao. Avery Thompson. M.J. Tooker. Campbell Walsberger. Congratulations to our student nominees for Phi Beta Kappa. Students, you may take your seats. The following students were nominated for or were awarded nationally competitive scholarships. To rise to this level for a national award, students spend many months revising application drafts, reflecting on experiences and goals, and discussing their plans with advisors and references. Special thanks goes out to Dr. Pamela Kittleson, Professor of Biology and Fellowships Coordinator, who has guided these national award-winning students and nominees through the application, interview, and selection process for these awards. Dr. Kittleson will present them with certificates today. We start with the Fulbright Scholarship. The honorees may start coming forward now. 2 graduating seniors were named an awardee or alternate for the Fulbright U.S. Student Awards. Please hold your applause until both have been introduced. Claire Gantus was selected as an alternate for the English Teaching Assistant Award to North Macedonia. Claire is an elementary education major who will also be certified to teach middle school communication, arts, and literature. This semester, Claire did her student teaching at the St. Peter Middle School, in a 4th grade class in Mankato, and in a 2nd grade classroom on Maui. Yes, Maui. Claire has been a Writing Center tutor and on the executive board for the Student Educators Association. She has been involved in Gusty Buddies, club hockey, as well as Greek life. For her sorority, she has served on the executive board and was chair of several committees, including the Constitution, Education, Community Service, and Philanthropy committees. Nicholas Reisig was selected as an English teaching assistant in Columbia, where he will work in a university setting. Nicholas graduates as a triple major in geography, Spanish, and Latin American, Latinx, and Caribbean studies. At Gustavus, Nicholas has been a peer assistant, the president of his service fraternity, Epsilon Pi Alpha, the risk manager for men's club volleyball, and he's been part of the Gustavus Investment Club. He has worked as a teaching and research assistant in geography and Spanish. In the community, Nicholas has been a youth baseball umpire, a St. Peter High School Spanish tutor, and a translator for the St. Paul Area Food Shelf. In Columbia, Nicholas intends to use his many experiences in event coordination to create spaces for the university community to engage in language and intercultural exchange. I invite all of you to recognize these outstanding students, Claire and Nicholas. Next, we recognize the Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship and NIH Post-Baccalaureate Intramural Research Training Award winners. We have 2 Gustavus awardees for the prestigious Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship. Please hold your applause until both have been introduced. Biochemistry and molecular biology major, Kaya Meyer, was awarded a Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship for excellence in STEM education and research. Kaya conducted research starting in the first-year research program with Dr. Yuta Kawarasaki. Over 4 years, Kaya's projects all focused on molecular characteristics of the Antarctic midge, Belgica antarctica, in response to extremely low temperatures. Kaya also earned an NSF Research Experience for Undergraduate Award at the University of Connecticut, where she conducted embryonic limb research in developmental biology. In addition, Kaya has received an NIH Post-Baccalaureate Intramural Research Training Award and will soon start working in Bethesda, Maryland at the National Institute of Child Health and Human Development. In addition to her work in undergraduate research, Kaya has been a teaching assistant in biology and has performed in the Gustavus Dance Company since her first year. Gabriella Stout. Biochemistry and molecular biology major, Gabriella Stout also earned a Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship. Gabby conducted research as part of the first-year research experience at Gustavus and investigated natural products, specifically extracted botanical oils and their effect on glioblastoma cells. Gabby has also worked for a biotechnology company doing biomedical research on virus vectors. She has been a teaching assistant in chemistry, a biochemistry and molecular biology academic assistant, and a member of the championship Gustavus Swim and Dive team for 4 years, where she has competed as a diver. Gabby will attend the University of Minnesota's Biochemistry and Biophysics graduate program next year. Please join me in celebrating these outstanding students. Next, we will meet the winners of the Rossing Physics Scholarship, Torreson Scholarship, and the Donald Patterson Award. Allison Zaley is a physics and chemistry double major who earned the Rossing Scholarship for Excellence in Physics. Allison has conducted research since she was in high school. She earned an NSF Research Experience for Undergraduate Award at Wake Forest University, where she did research in a biomedical engineering lab. She has also conducted student-faculty research in collaboration with professors at Gustavus in chemistry and biology. Allison has been awarded 3 years of full funding to graduate school at the University of Minnesota's Biomedical Engineering Program through the NSF's Graduate Research Fellowship Program. In addition to these accomplishments in scientific research, Allison also competed on the nationally ranked Gustavus tennis team all 4 years. Ariana Bergeron is the Gustavus nominee for the George and Emma Torreson Scholarship for Medical Studies. Ari will graduate today with a degree in biochemistry and molecular biology and will attend medical school in Michigan this fall. At Gustavus, Ari has been active in the Gustavus Choir, is a gusty greeter, and she has been a TA in chemistry and biology. In addition, she has been part of the American Cancer Society, Phi Beta Biology Honor Society, and with the Alpha Sigma Tau sorority. Off campus, Ariana has volunteered as a crisis counselor and in Caring Hands, a program that seeks to provide support and relieve stress among medical patients. Daisy Norton, she had some big news this week. She got into the University of Minnesota Medical School this week. Good job, that's amazing. Daisy Norton, we're gonna give you a big round of applause after I announce Daisy. Daisy was unanimously selected by the Department of Psychological Science faculty to serve as the Gustavus nominee for the Donald G. Patterson Award in Psychology. Daisy completed an honors project in psychological science where she investigated the impact of a self-affirmation intervention on self-stigma in autism spectrum disorder. She will begin a graduate program in counseling psychology at the University of Minnesota Duluth next fall. I invite all of you to recognize these outstanding students, Allison, Ari, and Daisy. Next, we recognize the recipients of the Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship, the Boren National Scholarship, the Phillips Foundation Grant, and the Marshall Scholarship. Allie Brodeen will graduate today with a triple major in sociology and anthropology, psychology, and peace, justice, and conflict studies. Allie used her Gilman Award for a May term course entitled Community Peace Building in Peru. Allie has been active in the Gustavus Choir, Alpha Sigma Tau, and Gustavus Women in Leadership. Among her many leadership roles, she has been co-president of Model United Nations, a mentor for the Gustavus Academy for Faith, Science, and Ethics, and an academic assistant for the Peace, Justice, and Conflict Studies program. Allie will attend the University of St. Thomas School of Law this fall. Angelina Palmiato is a biology and psychology double major with exceptional curiosity in neuroscience at the intersection of these two disciplines. Angelina used her Gilman Award as a sophomore, spending a transformational semester studying psychopharmacology in Copenhagen, Denmark. Her accomplishments at Gustavus include being a biology department academic assistant and collaborating with psychological science professors, Drs. Kelly Nett and Megan Norris, on several research projects. One involved the behavior of male guppies in response to female chemical signals, and the other involved rat inhibitory controls. Angelina worked as an admissions tour guide for 3 years and is president of Moments, an organization that volunteers in a St. Peter nursing home. Angelina was selected for the competitive Teach for America program, so next year she will be a high school science teacher in St. Louis, Missouri, while also earning a master's in education. Karina Okato was not able to attend this morning, but I did want to tell you a little bit about Karina because she is the winner or is a nominee for 4 national or state awards. Karina was awarded a Gilman Award and a Boren Scholarship. The Boren supported Karina's study away experience in Peru, where she studied the indigenous language Quechua. Her Gilman Award was used to study peace building in Colombia. Karina was an alternate for another national award, the Marshall Scholarship, which funds graduate study in the United Kingdom. And finally, as a sophomore, Karina was awarded the J. and Rose Phillips Family Foundation grant to fund a program that she developed called Seeds of Change, Nourish to Flourish, which was a plant-based nutrition and cooking curriculum that served low-income Minnesota youth. Let's give a round of applause to these 3 outstanding students. I now invite Vice Provost and Dean of Students, Dr. Charlie Potts, to introduce the next group of nominees.
Good morning. We will begin with the Alpha 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 Honor Society. The Tri-Alpha students can start making their way to the stage, please. The Alpha 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 Honor Society is a national honor society for first-generation college students, and it recognizes that first-gen students have extra challenges as they learn to navigate their collegiate experience. We acknowledge that today's graduation is a meaningful achievement for you and your family, and we applaud your success here at Gustavus. I'm pleased to introduce graduating seniors who are members of the Tri-Alpha. Hannah Ahmed, Kimberly Betanzos Valdovinos, Hannah Caesar, Paige Davidson, Cecilia Erickson, Daniel Hendrickson, Ellison Heyerdahl, Mara Hulke, Caden Kleinschmidt, Jaden Knudsen, Emma Lemperis, Sonia Lopez, Princess Martinez Barajas, Ayan Mohammed, Jessica Pegokoff, Adrienne Peterson, Benjamin Phillips, Jade Rowland, Taryn Snetzinger, Brandon Steinhaus, Zachary Sullivan, Bo Supan, Laura Tallhuber, Cassidy Thomas, Brenna Tordson, Madison Tooker, Gabriela Trujillo, Jaime Ulloa, and Ashley Underdahl. Please give these students a round of applause. Students, you may be seated. Next up, could the Guild of St. Ansgar students please start coming toward the stage? The next group of students to be honored are the newest members of the Guild of St. Ansgar. This group of seniors are selected for being both strong students academically and for their involvement and leadership in the campus community. Thank you for all the ways you have contributed to make the Gustavus community stronger. It is a privilege to introduce the new inductees into the Guild of St. Ansgar. Linnea Beckstrom, Cameron Benusa, Rebecca Bernick, Allison Brodeen, Karina Burns, Brendan Collins, Kaya DeBrone, Benjamin Farens, Gage Gohl, Nora Henson, Charlie Juer, Lauren Lambert, Micah Lesh, Ileana Machi, Ava Lee McKinley, Emily Mills, Mackenzie Murphy, Julia Nelson, Nina Nordstrom, Jessica Pegokop, Angelina Palmiato, Nicholas Reisig, Lauren Rockford, Sigrid Rohr, Soren Sackreiter, Gabriella Stout, Lindsay Sunby, Bo Supan, Avery Thompson, Sydney Tim, and Brandon Wilczek. Please join me in congratulating the Guild of St. Ansgar. Next up is the Guild of St. Lucia. Guild of St. Lucia students, please start coming forward. We now recognize the Guild of St. Lucia. This highly selective group is chosen from a campus-wide nomination process to honor a diverse group of women for their leadership and service on campus, as well as for their academic success. This group was chosen last year, and this year was responsible for planning the annual St. Lucia Festival in December. Thank you for being amazing Gusties. The members of the 2026 Guild of St. Lucia include Linnea Beckstrom, Erin Farrell, Eleanor Haben, Kaylee Hino, Nora Henson, Eva McClelland, Kaya Meyer, Emerson Melby, Nina Nordstrom, Sigrid Rohr, Ella Santowski, Kendra Stanton, Yi Choa Tao, Ava White, and Jane Williams. Congratulations to the Guild of St. Lucia. Next, we turn to other college-sponsored awards. We will start by calling forward the winners of the Magnuson Award, please. We will announce and read a little bit about each one, so please hold your applause until all students are recognized. Addison Andrix is a senior from Owatonna, Minnesota, with a major in statistics and minors in computer science and economics. Over the last 4 years, Addison has been a leader in the Sunday worship community, a representative for United Christian Ministries, a mentor through Big Partner, Little Partner, a collegiate fellow, and a member of the search committees for the interim and current chaplains. He helped found the service organization Helping Hands and the Gusty Pantry on campus. Addison has worked in the chaplain's office running sound and live stream for services in chapel and coordinating confirmation retreats on campus. After graduation, he plans to relocate to Colorado to work in youth ministry. Bodie Michael Hogan, a biochemistry and molecular biology major from Broomfield, Colorado, has held several leadership roles at Gustavus as a captain of the football team, president of the Tau Psi Omega fraternity, a peer assistant, co-president of the Inter-Greek Council, and a collegiate fellow. He has served the broader community through Big Partner, Little Partner, and is a member of the Lund Center Volunteer Ambulance Service. Bodie has also been recognized as an MIAC All-Conference athlete, recipient of the Jake Boykin Don't Skim Your Story Award, a co-author on a primary research article with Dr. Laura Burak, and Fraternity Member of the Year. He will pursue medical school after graduation. Brandon Paul Wilczek, a biology major from Farmington, Minnesota, has demonstrated strong leadership and commitment to service throughout his time at Gustavus. He serves as the co-president of the Pre-Physician Assistant Club, supporting and mentoring students pursuing careers in healthcare. Brandon has also contributed to campus life as a peer malt and a Gusty greeter, helping foster a welcoming campus community. A captain of the swim team, he has earned all-conference and MIAC all-academic honors. In addition, Brandon is a member of the Phi Beta Biology Honor Society and volunteers with both Helping Hands and the Pediatric Cancer Outreach Crew, where he is on the Bravery Box team, highlighting his passion for service and community impact. Students, we thank you for your outstanding leadership and contributions to campus. We now have Magnuson Leadership Awards for organizations or events on campus. The following groups received this award during their time at Gustavus. First is Gusty Buddies. Gusty Buddies' mission is to create positive, compassionate mentoring relationships between Gustavus students and local youth with developmental delays in a safe environment that builds skills, confidence, and connection. Today, the program has grown to over 70 Gustavus mentors and 34 children and counting. The group hosts bi-weekly events centered on fun, learning, and self-expression, including an annual talent show and science night. This year, they also offered 2 enriching field trips, one to Ferguson's Apple Orchard and another to the Science Museum of Minnesota, expanding the Buddies' worlds beyond campus while deepening community bonds. Representing the Buddies are graduating senior leaders, Amelia Butler and Bo Supan. Next is the Tri Alpha Honor Society. Tri Alpha is responsible for recognizing academic excellence among first-generation college students at Gustavus. This year's group took bold steps to move beyond the Honor Society aspect of their work in order to help build a support network for all Gustavus first-gen students. They collaborated with the Center for Inclusive Excellence and the First Gen Advisory Team on multiple events including an open house, a fall cookout, and the inaugural move-in day welcome party. The student leadership team also organized a Forward Together event to help faculty and staff better understand the stories of first-gen students and other students with underrepresented perspectives. Representing Tri Alpha is Heidi Karstensen. We now recognize the recipient of the Schwalm Brostrom, R. John Van Duzen, and Bruce Gray Awards. Please come forward and please hold your applause until these students are recognized. The 2026 Schwalm Brostrom Award for Faith goes to Addison Andrix. In addition to what we already learned about Addison, this award highlights the faith that is a central part of Addison's life and something through which he has blessed the Gustavus community by being an active member of many of the Christian ministries on campus and building stronger relational bonds between these groups. The 2026 Schwalm Brostrom Award in Faith was given to Eva McClelland. Eva has made a lasting impact on the faith life of Gustavus through her co-leadership of the Chaplain's Student Screening Committee and contributions to the President's Dean of Christ Chapel Search Committee. She has helped to shape the faith development of countless high school youth as a mentor in the Gustavus Faith, Science, and Ethics Camp. In addition, Eva was one of 6 Gustavus students selected for the year-long preaching fellowship through the Office of the Chaplains. The 2026 Schwalm Brostrom Award for Service is presented to Bo Supan. He serves as the senior coordinator for Gusty Buddies. This is a mentorship program that pairs Gustavus students and youth with developmental delays from St. Peter and the surrounding communities to provide a safe environment for youth with developmental delays to strengthen personal skills, increase self-confidence, and build relationships. As senior coordinator of the Buddies, Bo has modeled leadership with intentionality and compassion. Bo knows the characteristics, names, and needs of everybody in the program and utilizes universal design when facilitating programming. Across every effort, Bo models creative, initiative-driven leadership grounded in service, inclusion, and care. He embodies the spirit of the Schwalm Brostrom Leadership and Service Award through sustained, innovative efforts that respond thoughtfully and effectively to the needs of society. The R. John Van Duzen Award, McKenna Whitney. Diagnosed with liver disease and hypothyroidism during her freshman year at Gustavus, McKenna overcame debilitating symptoms and a traumatic biopsy complication that caused hospitalization. While working through these physical challenges, she was struggling to navigate college life with type 2 bipolar disorder. McKenna's unwavering persistence and the dedication to recovery allowed her to heal and thrive both mentally and physically, embodying the extraordinary resilience required for the R. John Van Duzen Award. The Bruce A. Gray Diversity Honors Award, Lupe Olage, has been a transformative leader at Gustavus, serving as a sole student representative on the Presidential Search Committee and holding key roles on the President's Council for both Indigenous Relations and Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Throughout their tenure, Lupe's leadership extended across campus as co-president of the American Cancer Society and as an executive board member of the Asian Student Union. A dedicated advocate for representation, Lupe made history in the fall of 2023 by organizing the college's first Native American Heritage Month event, bringing the 4 winds to campus to center Native voices and foster deeper community engagement. Vadajong Vang has made the most of leadership opportunities while at Gustavus. He has served faithfully and purposefully as co-president of the Asian Student Union, as part of the Hmong American Cultural Outreach, on the Diversity Leadership Council Finance Committee, on the President's Council on Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, as a Writing Center tutor and team lead, and as a GAIN mentor in the peer mentoring program. Please join me in congratulating these amazing awardees.
The Albert G. Swanson and Gerhardt T. Alexis Scholar Endowments have been established to recognize junior and senior students with a 4.0 GPA. These endowments provide a small prize for the honored students. They will receive either a Gustavus print or a gift card to the bookmark. I am delighted to recognize the Swanson and Alexis scholars graduating today. Their sustained commitment to academic excellence over their entire college career is truly commendable. Honorees include Linnea Beckstrom, Cameron Benusa, Kaya DeBrown, Elsie Engman, Benjamin Ferenz, Samara Goltz, Emily Kolb, Lauren Lambert, Karina Okato, Isaac Sevig, Ashley Strobel, Lindsay Sundby, Allison Zaley, Sarah Tagland, Gavia Yunt, Mary Athorpe, Nora Burkholtz, Charlie Jouer, Eliana Machi, Mackenzie Murphy, Jessica Pagelkoff. Congratulations to these outstanding students.
It's good some of those students wore comfortable shoes, I think. They're up here so often. So this is a wonderful ceremony, and I want to thank you for being a part of the 2026 Honors and Awards ceremony. Seniors, on behalf of all the faculty and staff and your family and friends, we applaud you for your incredible efforts during your time here at Gustavus. We know you will leave here and continue to lead and serve. We have a full day ahead of us. The baccalaureate service starts at 10:30 a.m. in Christ Chapel. You are welcome to visit, of course, the Hillstrom Museum of Art, which features an exhibit of our Gustavus senior art majors. That's in the lower part of the Student Center. Many of you are going to, of course, enjoy our delicious buffet in the dining room, and most importantly, the commencement ceremony that starts at 2 p.m. in this room. So let's close with one more round of applause for these amazing students. Thank you for being here this morning, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the day. Go Gusties! Let's go! You guys did a great job. I just shook hands. Yeah, right?